Hey guys, it's JH, welcome to Practice Tee. Okay, today I'm going to do an experiment. I'm going to title the video that I do today something along the lines of anti-slice golf swing or something. Because it's interesting, guys, on the internet or on YouTube, whenever you see any instruction that is pertinent to slicing, they always get massive amounts of hits, like million. So the point I made the other day about, in excess of 50% of club golfers have a slicing problem, I think that's indicative of the amount of hits that those types of videos with that type of wording in them that refer to anti-slice or fix your slice. So today, with the channel lock, I'm going to refer to it as an anti slice swing. And frankly, guys, you can't slice with this golf swing, really. I mean, if you apply the protocol as it's supposed to be applied, you cannot slice with this golf swing. Now, for people who are uninitiated and will see this and are not familiar with the channel lock golf swing or the One Atomic Golf channel, the people that frequent it are clearly familiar with it, but those who aren't, this is a golf swing that goes against convention, total convention. And convention, people, is that we've always been conditioned to play the golf ball from there, way in front of our dominant side. And usually our dominant eye. And very difficult to use the dominant components of the body if the golf ball's up there, because they're out of their balance, their optimum balance factor and optimum delivery path if the golf ball's up there. By the time all these dominant components get to there, there's a lot of things that can happen that can change the path of the golf ball. Now, the whole idea of channel lock is to completely lock in the attack path to the golf ball with the golf club, so that you cannot come into the golf ball any way other than in a specific direction, and that direction is into out. So the golf ball will always start on your target line or a little right of your target line. And if it starts a little right of the target line and the club face is a little close, it'll be a little soft draw. If the club face is a little open, it'll be a little push, but you'll work that out with the compensating angles that you have to put into this to get it to work. Now, guys, the whole idea of channel lock is that we go from conventional ball position there, which is way in front of the center of the body and way in front of the dominant components of the body, to a ball position that is essentially in line with the dominant components of the body, that being the trail shoulder, trail arm, trail hand, etc. Now, in order to play the ball effectively and efficiently from there, we really need to be coming from this direction, here, into the ball. Now, that's pretty hard to do. Well, it's not hard to do, but I won't get ahead of myself. To give you an indication that the ball is in the right place, or where the ball should be, it should be optimum around about the big toe of the trail foot, maybe the middle of the foot, or just a smidge in front of the trail big toe, but not in front of the trail foot. To give you an indicator as to how you should be set up and whether the golf ball is in the right position, set yourself up here with your feet together, and if you can do that with your trail arm, if you can move your trail arm past your trail side of your body, you're in the right position here. But if we go here, guys, look, club runs into me, and that's how you check the ball position. Now, in setting up here, the whole idea of this is to create a channel that we lock the club into for delivery into the ball. Now, when we set up here, we've got to have our shoulders with that back ball position. We've got to have our shoulders in this position here. They've got to be locked back, and the club's got to travel in this channel here, outside the body. We're trying to deliver the club outside the body, not in front of the body. We don't want any of these components travelling across to the golf ball. We just want the components to travel to the golf ball, basically in a straight line. That's the feel you'll get. It won't be a straight line, but that's the feeling you'll get. Compared to a conventional golf swing where we're going from here in a rounded arc type process to the ball. Now the problem with a conventional swing, guys, is that we've got all this room from here to the ball to route the club in a different direction, away from optimum. And invariably for the club player, that direction is usually here, there, and it gets across the ball, and the club will move this way, and depending on how much the club face is open as to how much the ball will bend. If the club face is shut, the ball will just go over there. It'll go on the path over there. But that is, 90% of the problem with the people that slice the ball, the players that slice the ball. So what we're doing is we're going to eliminate the possibility or the potential to be able to get over the golf ball. You can't get over the golf ball with this golf swing because we're coming from an inside attack to the ball. Now, elementary, dear Watson, if we're coming from inside attack to the ball every time, we can't get over the ball line. That's the simplicity of this. The sheer simplicity of it, guys, is that we are creating a path to the ball that only presents the club to the ball from one direction. It's a one direction golf swing delivery system, or channel locking the club. We create a channel and we lock the club in that channel. Okay, now if we place the ball, now this is for people that are not familiar with the system, but it's a good revision for guys that are. If we've got the golf ball back here and we need our shoulders cocked like that or back cocked there to deliver the ball, if we were just dead square to the line, guys, and we delivered the golf club to the ball, it would go probably 45 yards out if you're right-handed to the right of your target line, because the shoulders are faced out there. So what we have to do is we have to apply a compensatory geometry adjustment of the shoulders. Now when I'm here at address, here, I just turn my feet like that, and for me it's about 45 or 50 degrees. Then just move away with that lead foot. There he goes. Just move away. When I'm here, that's dead in line, guys. This is the whole principle of this golf swing. That's square, that's square. Two railway lines, that's towards the target. But if we back cocked our shoulders, the shoulders are pointing over there. So we can't do that from a square to square stance. So what we do is we get here in our ball position here, we turn the feet there. For me it's about 45. I just step away here, and then I just bring this foot up. If I'm 55 left here for a right-hander, and I bring this up 10, and then I just back cock my shoulders, whatever degree amount I need to be able to deliver the club to the ball along the target line, and it should be compensatory adjustment of equal proportions as to how much you're left, as to how much you'll be cocking to the right. A bit complicated, but if any of the guys that haven't seen this, go to my channel, One of Tommy Golf, and have a look, and you'll see some of the evolution of the golf swing under the channel lock golf swing, or the one-sided swing as it started out initially. So I'm doing this a little quick, guys, but basically this is how you eliminate the club coming over the ball for a slicer. So we're here, we turn the feet here, we step away, we come up 10, and then from there we just back cock the shoulders here. We back cock them here. I've gone here, I've turned the shoulders. Shoulders are 45 degrees open, so I'm just going to back cock them 45 degrees, which brings them square to the line. Whereas if I'd have been square at address and I back cocked them, I'd be pointing there. Do it this way. This is parallel, hips, ball, parallel. If I had to deliver the club, turn my shoulders, the club would be travelling this way, be going 45 degrees across the target line, out to the right. So we have to have a compensator. And the compensator is this, guys. We get here and then we turn the feet, we step away, the shoulders are now pointing this way. Now we back cock the shoulders. And in back cocking them, we've just cocked them back onto to square. That's what it is. It's just a compensatory back-cocking motion to get on the square line. But we're still firing the club from in to out down that channel. That's the good, that's the tricky geometry of this, guys. Really, that's the geometry of this golf swing. So, okay, let's set it up again. Here, turn the feet, here. Bring this foot up 10, back cock, whatever we need to be, but now the ball's back there. Now that ball's there, guys, look. It doesn't look like that on the camera, but I can assure you it's way back here. Now, by having the shoulders back cocked, if I just keep those shoulders closed and fire the club in here, the club is travelling outside the body in a little channel to the golf ball. From here, guys, to get over the ball would be impossible for me. I couldn't get over the ball and cut it because the club would run into me here because of the configuration of the body and the shoulder and the ball position, and I probably hit myself in the ankle. So I have completely eliminated, from a physical anatomical geometry point of view, a delivery. I've completely eliminated delivery that's outside the line in a slicing action. I can't do it because of where the ball is and the way I back cock my shoulders and the way I'm firing the club outside the body line as a delivery to the golf ball. I physically cannot come over the ball to get a slicing action. Can't do it. Now people will say, well, you know, what happens at times when I want to slice the ball? Well, you'll never slice the ball with this golf swing. The best you'll do is a little push cut, and in ball manoeuvring and working the golf ball and shot shaping down the track, I'll show you how to do that. But you'll always get a shot that'll either be straight, a draw, or a little push fade. That's the shot pattern, and you could play any golf course with that. So guys, if you're someone that slices the golf ball, adopt this. Okay, now it's not easy. It's not easy. You have to go through a protocol, and the protocol is on my One Atomic Golf channel under the original one-sided golf swing and the evolution to the channel lock golf swing. Now there's 20 odd videos there. You just have to punch that into the search in YouTube, and it will come up. Now you have to look at those videos with diligence, guys, and you have to work out the geometry. But the geometry is a fail-safe mechanism, and it's foolproof. I promise you, if you set up in this manner, you set up in this manner, you cannot hit the golf ball over here. Even if you're not a slicer, if you're just a conventional player, you'll never ever hit the lefts again because the club cannot travel to the left, and it doesn't want to shut the face down enough to pull it to the left, to go into out and then shut the face and then just sort of hit it out flat pull. You can't do that with this golf swing. Well, you can do anything, guys, but I mean, it'd be preposterous to have an action to do that. So I'll show you what the procedure is. Now, I haven't hit any balls today. So here we go. We've got the back line, the back foot position, and the angles here are not good, clearly. But here we go, guys. Now we just turn the feet, we step away, and now I'm probably 50 degrees there. I'm coming up 10. I just bring this lead foot up here to give me the feeling of hanging back into that trail side, which is good for a right-handed person, or even a left-handed person the other way. We always feel very comfortable in that trail side. Now, I've never felt comfortable my whole life with the golf ball there, and I've never known why. Now I know why, because it's in the wrong position for a right-handed person and a right-eye dominant person. Absolutely, clearly, anatomically and ocularly, it's in the wrong position. That's the formal flaw in a standard golf swing for a right-handed golfer. That's the formal flaw that's always been there in a normal golf swing, in a traditional mechanics golf swing. That's the formal flaw. The ball position. Now, in changing the ball position, you have to go through these other guys. I've got I've got a strep throat, and I've just left my my drink and my lozenges just down in the pro shop, so I'm going to struggle. But this is the procedure, guys. Here we go. Watch this. Back-footed. We know we're there. We turn the feet here, whatever it is, 55 degrees. We step away. We come up 10. We back cock the shoulders here, and then we apply what I call a 5 o'clock nose. Now, if you had a clock here in front of you facing you guys, the clock face, 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 5 o'clock is there. Once we've gone into our set here, we then point our nose to that 5 o'clock. Why do we do, and we want to keep it there. Why do we want to do that, guys? Because the more the chin is pointed back, in that position there, in the delivery phase of the golf swing, the more it'll lock the trail shoulder back. Now, if the trail shoulder's locked back, the lead shoulder's closed as well. And we want to be closed when we deliver this golf club. How much? That's up to the individual and their shot pattern. But the 5 o'clock nose really is an insurance policy on keeping that trail shoulder locked back in position. Let's just hit one out here. Now, I'm just someone that's always played conventional golf swing, conventional ball position. Step away. Back cock. And just kill it. Now, guys, there's the first swing of the day. It's very windy here today. And that's just absolutely dead straight. It's a 6 iron. And that's just killed. That's just absolutely dead. And that's a dead cold golf swing. It's perfectly straight. And, 90% contact. When you're cold, you might third groove it or fourth groove it. But anybody looking at that golf ball, they wouldn't know that that's happened, but I can feel it. But it's a perfect golf shot. And since I've been on this system, it's only been about 12 days, I have not hit a shot that hasn't been solid and basically dead straight. There's never been anything over here. If you're someone that worries about trouble on the left and firing it hard left or tucked in pins on the left if you're a right-hander, that'll never be a problem again, because you can go straight at the pin. You ain't going to miss it left. Water left is out, bunkers left is out. Here we go, guys. Here it is. Here's the position. Cock the feet here. Get away here. Come up 10. Back cock the shoulders. 5 o'clock chin. And just kill it. Now, guys, for you guys that don't know me, I'm 75. I'll be 76 this year. Didn't start playing till I was 34. And I'm a technocrat. I mean, I've always felt that there was a formal flaw in the golf swing, but I never knew what it was. And the only two players have ever been able to hit the ball straight every time, and where they wanted to go, was Mo Norman and Count Yogi. Nobody else has ever been able to do it. Not Hogan, not anybody, not Nicholas. They all had their misses. Great players, but nobody's ever hit it dead straight where they want it to go, or started where they want it to go. Now, the whole idea of this, guys, will have a constant starting position, a direction for the golf ball. Okay, I'm warmed up after 2 shots, and it's really cold here today. I took my pullover off and I shouldn't have done that. Okay, here we go. We turn the feet, step away here, 5 o'clock nose. And guys, I don't know if you can hear that impact on this camera, because I've got the wind sock on. And yeah, this is an old guy swing. So it's not going to have Bubba Watson type power, but I'm a reasonably fit dude and very strong for my age, so I get by. But guys, but the thing is, we're not looking for distance in this. Although I haven't lost any, I picked up distance. I picked up about nearly a full club and about 12, 15 in the air with my driver. So that's the swing, guys, and this is very, very basic and not having a lot of detail in it, because it's just to get this feedback from the amount of hits with a swing that has eliminate slice in it, because I want to prove a point. I did a survey a number of years ago where I found that about 55% of club golfers slice the ball, and I think that's exactly the same. And guys, and just another point, traditional golf swings have never worked in the past. Today's handicap, the world average handicap, is about 21.5. It was that 50 years ago. Nothing's changed. the level of playing for club players has not changed. So what does that say about the traditional golf mechanics? They don't work. They don't work because nothing's improved. Nobody's got better. And that's because the system's always been flawed. This system isn't flawed. And as we go forward, guys, you'll see why it's not flawed. Okay, I've got a red light on my camera there, so I'll just do one here. Okay, we'll just hit this. Perfect. Here, here. Up, 10, back cock, 5 o'clock nose. And guys, if I live to be 175, I'll never hit the ball better than that. Okay guys, that's just an introduction for the people that don't know the Channel Lock swing and they don't know me. I'm JH, and it'll be very interesting to see the type of response we get back from the listing of this video with the anti-slice title in it. I think it'll be quite surprising. Okay guys, there's a lot more of Channel Lock coming on One Atomic Golf channel. If you want to move along with that and have a look at it going forward and keep up with the evolution, One Atomic Golf, Channel Lock Golf Swing. Okay guys, we'll be doing a lot more on this as the weeks progress.